I had the same reaction to that everybody else had, and I was very clear about that. Like, that was my reaction is, obviously she's not going to tell me everything that she knows. Obviously, she's going to protect the interests of the business beyond being honest with Candace Owens when we don't have a professional business relationship. I think probably the number one thing that was weird to me is the Hamptons summit. I just have a really bad feeling in my stomach about what happened at the Hamptons. There's just too many lies surrounding the Hamptons, too many white lies surrounding the Hamptons. I just feel in my gut that what happened at the Hamptons is there's something weird going on there. Like, gonna keep it honest with you. And yeah, I don't know. That's what I would say about that. This person, am I going the wrong way? Oh, it goes the opposite way now. JK. What surprised you the most about the conversation? That they owned so much of it, you know? And I don't know if that's like partially because they knew that I had the information, or like, I don't know what, if you know, if it was motivated by the right thing, or if it was more like, okay, the internet is clocking us repeatedly and we've tried, like, you know, the crisis PR maneuver and that's not working. It keeps backfiring. And so our last gig here is to like try to be forthcoming about things that we were dishonest about. I can't, again, I don't know these people. I can't assign motives to it, but that's what I was genuinely surprised about. Like, that they were willing to admit that this stuff wasn't true. One thing that I will definitely say, and that's why I brought this up on the show today, that going back to the last question, I'm very uncomfortable with the vibe that everyone is putting out. Like, Tyler's the shit. What? Why? Where? How? You have what we have. This is not convincing at all. So why are so many people saying it? That feels to me, and I feel right now, that there has never been more money spent on a PR campaign, plausibly ever. Like, I think, and I'm not being funny, I think this is like $1 billion. Like $1 billion campaign to say that Tyler Robinson acted alone on the roof, despite no evidence that could convince somebody that that's what happened. That's the kind of money I think it is. And so that's the kind of stuff that in my gut signals to me that Israel could be involved, because that's the only country that has that kind of sway. Like I said on my show today, it's not the Egyptian lobby that has that kind of sway in America. So yeah, that's the vibe that I get from what we're seeing. People that don't normally do that sort of thing saying stupid stuff. Like, the evidence is just overwhelming that he did this. And I talked to a lawyer, and the lawyer is like, we don't have anything that the public doesn't have. And I'm like, so what's going on here? That's kind of my feeling. This person says, where is TPUSA's video footage? I did get that answer. I want to make sure I'm recalling this correctly. They said that in terms of the SD cards went to the FBI. And that after that, because they had the ops, I was like, I told them, like, I will never feel good about the Terrell thing. Like, that was weird. That conversation was weird. He lied to me a lot. And by the way, I should be clear that I'm hearing that a lot of people are getting, like, their families are being threatened. Obviously, me saying that I don't trust Terrell is not like an excuse to go after somebody's family. I know that feels really patronizing for me to say that, but like, just to be clear. But regarding Terrell, they said that it was the live stream footage that they also have like back at home, because he said the ops were watching it back at Turning Point USA, and that footage is still there. So they have footage at Turning Point USA, and the feds got the SD cards. That was what I was told. The dance was not traditionally Jewish. I think you're talking about that. Yeah, it was Romani, right? I'm pretty sure. This person asking, what the F? Guys, I'm just answering your questions. I see all the waves and I love you back. But what surprised you? I already said that. Okay, am I like slow? Does it scroll up or does it scroll down? Okay, whatever. So the main, I guess that's the main point. Like, any questions that you want to ask, I'm happy to answer it. Like, I mean, it really was like a 4-hour conversation, and I was nervous about, like, I hate to say this, but like, I was worried about my safety. Like, I've been pretty clear that I think that there are people involved at Turning Point, and I couldn't really kind of, I want to say, like, it didn't make sense to me, and I communicated, it didn't make sense to me why they felt so confident that people at Turning Point weren't involved. You have a massive organization. You have bad blood between people at the organization. You've got people that have various addictions at the organization, people that are lying right now at the organization that are doing weird things. Why is it such a far stretch to think that somebody could have had something to do with Charlie's assassination, especially like a financial motive? Even if there's a financial, like that, I feel like that's common sense.